Okay, so today we're going to cover two top tips for content or your content checklist and what you should be doing, the ones that are proved by research to be the most profitable, maximizing way to get leads, sales, traffic, etc., etc. So here we go. Number 10. Even though we're actually going to cover two, so I should have put 10 and 11 really on that title, but never mind. Right. Send your blog content to email subscribers. It is as simple as that. That's the number one thing to do with your blog content to get your blogs read more, is send it to your email subscribers. Because obviously, unless you have got awesome SEO and awesome shares, your blogs can feel like I put all that effort and all that work in and no one's reading them. So send them to your email subscribers, demonstrate to them you are worth more than just a cheeky little email every now and again, that you actually have some real value to add to their lives. So send it to the subscribers, repurpose it there. I would go further, but that's the number one thing to do. The number one thing to do with your blog content. I would say you should also be looking at boosting it through social media channels, creating slide shares for LinkedIn, getting videos made of it so that you talk to camera with it or do something like this. You should also potentially be stripping out the audio and making that into some kind of podcast or audio download. I would be using the content of the blog to make an infographic. I would be repurposing that content everywhere. But if you can't do that, at the very minimum, send it to your email list. Even if your email list is 80 people, doesn't really matter. Mine's not huge anymore. We haven't really, I think we've not even tried to get people's emails properly in some kind of concerted effort for at least 18 months. And obviously people unsubscribe. So, my list is, I don't even know what it is, about 800 or something. It's not a huge amount. Okay. With your old blogs, now this one's awesome and it's so easy, and I just wish people would do this more, and I wish we did this more. So you see, I'm very good at knowing what you should do and not necessarily doing it, but 2016 is going to be the year where we actually do some of this stuff. 2014, 2015 were more about growth, were more about getting out there, weren't necessarily systemized, weren't necessarily planned. 2016, whole different attitudes come in. We've done our planning. We know what we're doing for the first few weeks. We know where we're going. We know we're going to meet up and regularly plan because we've identified that as a problem. And we have targets to hit. This is why I'm recording all these videos. We have targets to hit, which keeps the action going. And even if no one's listening and no one's watching, at least the action is taking place and you do reach tipping point. So with old blogs then, can you package them up as a free ebook? I mean, talk about a really quick way to get an ebook together. Yeah, everyone's giving out free ebooks or free reports or whatever. What about just your old blog content? All you would then have to do is a cover, get it from Fiverr. We talked about Fiverr in a previous video. A contents page, and just choosing some of the blogs that, seem to answer one specific problem. Not random ones for the sake of it. And then a conclusion. So all your whole input in that is send something off to Fiverr, write the contents, put in a conclusion, add in the call to action. Remember, 80% of readers only read chapter 1. So that would be blog 1. So I would liberally scatter those calls to actions myself if I was to do that. So there's something you can do with old blogs. And another thing you can do is just keep posting them, in the sense of, remember, 24-hour clock, global business, online. Even if you're not selling online stuff, there are people, if someone came up to you tomorrow and said, hey, I really like you, can I work with you online? I'm sure you would find a way. So, use your post planners so that you can be posting out a blog that you wrote a few months ago at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's not going to do any harm. And you may just be hitting a new audience. So there you go. You got 10 and 11 there, and in under 5 minutes. Awesome. Next time. Bye.